problem with the front door was this, because as you can, yeah, sorry my nails are disgusting, but as you can see it's sort of just in bits. These came off this, so it couldn't twist properly. There's probably more of it in the car. Now, here we have our news stuff, so let's try and, there we go, pour it out. Old piece, new piece. Obviously you can see what's snapped away in there. Old piece, new piece, looks pretty similar, tiny bit thinner, so we'll see. This one feels a bit sturdier, so I might even put this old one back in instead of using this new thinner one, but we'll see if it can actually go together. So old piece, take the spring off. New piece, that looks pretty similar, we'll use the new piece. And then old piece, new piece, that's the biggest difference there. And then new spring, old spring. Now this one looks a bit more compressed. Obviously over time that's obviously lost a bit of its spring, but it's the same size, it just obviously was like that at some point, now it's like that. But yeah, we're gonna put this all, so we're gonna probably use this piece, but we'll take this out anyway, put this all back together, and then hopefully I have 4 doors that open and close. I'll witness one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, this stupid door lock thing. So we're gonna do it from this angle. This is the door, opens this way, we're gonna do it from this angle here. So first of all, you put this in. This goes that orientation like that. I'm going to reuse my older piece because it is a lot thicker and it feels a lot girthier, so I'm going to put that back on. It goes like that. As you can see, you can pause it whenever you want. And this is the part where you find out that it goes up and down. Trust me, that's not the worst part. So then, the spring. So I'm going to put it in this direction, so we're going to try and get this bottom bit pointing at that prong there. So it's going to go in, but you have to go in at an angle like that to get it sort of under, because it goes in there. It doesn't look like it fits, but it does fit just. So that goes in there, and you can sort of see it's sat inside this wall. So then that can spin like that, and then this one has to be inside there as well, so I'm using the old one like that. As you can see, I'll put it down, it's under there, so then you put this on like that, this way. It only goes on one way like that, so those prongs line up with those prongs. That goes in like that, and then from the front, from this way, that essentially slots in there. What you find out is that when you push it in, you're pushing it down, so then you have to sort of have 8 hands and be incredibly powerful in all 8, and then you figure out the springs come out of the hole, and then you have to start again, because it's under so much tension, it's pushed itself out here. So then you have to take that off, take the spring off, and then try again. On all these videos they make it sound so easy, so I'm showing you to show you how hard it is. Yeah. It's nearly almost as fiddly as when I did my gear selector. That you had no room. At least with this I've got infinite amount of breathing room. Ow. Essentially I want something to keep that clamp down, but then you want to put that on so you can't get like a clamp or something, so there we go. Right, we're in again. That's in, hopefully it doesn't, and then that, I can feel the spring tension, and you have to hold that We've done it. Oh, I've only just gone and done it. Oh, that went on beautifully. Yeah, so you sort of have to push the key in because that moves slightly, line it up, get it in, and then it goes like that. It's not easy. This was my 7th attempt. And then get your key in. Oh, that is like butter. Because before it wouldn't even turn. Because obviously all the bits, well, there are the bits, they're just in bits. So now we're going to refit it into the door. Keep that as a spare. Keep the spring, I guess, because that's sort of reusable, but that, I guess. But when you're going to buy one, you're going to buy the whole kit. It's only a few quid. Only a few bob. Right, so that little gold thing there is where the door handle slots into, so it goes sideways and then in. It's pretty simple. So then that's it in there, it goes in that slot there and then just sort of holding it in. So I've got to take the door handle out and then the lock has to go in a little circular hole here that I'm putting my finger in. The barrel, if I can get a good angle on it. The barrel that you can see there has to go inside that. So it has to go in them sort of all at once. So this needs to go in first. So I don't know how to put the door handle on. Yeah, this needs to go in first. So attach it in. So here we have the final installment of the lock video. Here it is. Now works perfectly fine. Now the cylinder has been expertly repaired. Video done.